Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 6.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. In is Christian Yelich. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .333 hitter. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Shaw has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Judge, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
The count now at 2-1. Chacin steps into the windup. Here it is on 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. On Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low with the splitter, ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out. Standing in, Domingo Santana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider whipped on for strike. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Arcia has it, and there's one away. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of the second here was no score. Popped him up. Pena has a play. 2 down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one off. Chacin looks in. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena.
Number 9.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. And that's in there for strike 1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he takes ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-1 home. And this will be fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ground ball right side. Torres has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. Second at bat now. He grounded out.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at bat. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Shaw fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Oh, had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jesus Aguilar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right into the shift. Garcia gloves it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun on the run. 1 out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first. In. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Gleyber Torres flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich has a beat on it. Oh, no, he totally missed it. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he is in there. Here's Brett Gardner now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one runs up high, ball one. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. It's on the money to Moustakas, and he is out trying to steal third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chacin looks in on his way with the 3-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He was a ground out victim last time up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Shoots this one over to first. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Late swing at a slider for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough over the heart of the plate. That's when you regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's on the money to Moustakas, and he is out trying to steal third. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2.
Got him looking, and that. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Dylan Betances then summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Betances, originally from New York State, he was an 8th-round selection for in the first-year player draft of 2006.
And coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that misses ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 4. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Brewers are turned. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Junior Guerra is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one just missed outside. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0. Fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Jeremy Jeffress comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's gone 3 for 6. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits to this point. Gun set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's Brett Gardner now. A winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Andrew McCutcheon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Jeffress, 30 years of age, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now a spin and another throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. No balls and a strike to count. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. He struck him out. The third. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Travis Shaw is retired to kick off the inning. Ryan Braun started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 1-1 the count now. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball that just misses inside.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last inning. Joaquin Soria takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Joaquin Soria.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Once more, a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, and we are coming to the plate now. Domingo Santana. He went down on strikes last time up. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Digging in, Manny Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Mustakis gloves it, and not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning. Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. There goes the runner. And now a two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Back goes Braun. Ball game! Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs and only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Joaquin Soria. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch coming, here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first will take care of McCutchen for the game's first out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Marwin.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a little tapper. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. The next 0-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. McCutchen comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The tag, and he's out going for third. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marisnick going back, and he makes a nice catch. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Greg Bird, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So stepping in, Greg Bird. He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Alex Bregman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Altuve.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Riding in once again, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and they breeze through this. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drives it out to deep right center field. Reddick on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to... Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off the fourth for the Astros, designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Reddick.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the... Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. So digging in, Brian McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Missed with a slider. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Greg Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Was looked at for ball 3. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for the Astros. Second
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Altuve.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's George Springer, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. There goes Altuve. Pitch is high. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over and the runner back. On the move again from first. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Right fielder.
Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is returned. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Little dribbler down the line. Gurriel brings it in.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he struck him out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Aaron Hicks.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that's in there, base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Greg Bird, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Colin McHugh enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sliders in for a strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, George Springer. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away. In now, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs but only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. The lunch goes to Masahiro Tanaka. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Daytime. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston. Right
First
fielder,
delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's hitting .360. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. 1-1. Popped him up. Leon is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Brantley becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Here comes another 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 4 for 9. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Pedroia stands at second with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in, Yonder Alonso will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a step off. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, 2 to Alonso. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's
threw it right past him. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kipnis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Melky Cabrera, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Sale's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got another one here. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup.
A swing and a miss. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a...
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Moreland.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
High pop-up. Carrasco just to the left of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ramirez to his left, he's there. Throw on to first, he'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Right to Ramirez. Throw on to Alonso, takes. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Full count now, 3-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Fouled away. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another chance.
Center fielder, Jason Gibson.
Ready to deliver. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Cabrera on second. Kipnis at first. 2 out in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Sandy Leon.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready, here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Cabrera on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Sales ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, J.D. Martinez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. 0-2. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. After it is Cabrera. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. Alonso takes it in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Bogaerts takes off. In there, now the throw. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside, the throw. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson scoops it up. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kipnis on the move. He tracks it down. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A bouncer to the left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Encarnacion, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And Moreland will take this. Rafael Devers, the next event. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 90.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lindor moving to his left. 1 out. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Lifted in the air to right field. After it is Cabrera. 2 down. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Dribbled up the line. 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Leading up with a drive, right fielder.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. To 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Craig Kimbrell enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, he was running like a turtle there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped him up. Moreland over to his left, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
So he got him swinging. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes last time up. Kimbrel's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrel, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
I mean, what a diamond.
Devers is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.